Alright, so this is going to be my guide, I guess, on how to do a prison tat. This is going to be a learning process for me, but hopefully I'll document it. All the guides and stuff I've seen online so far have been like using sewing needles and stuff, and non-tattoo ink. So I just wanted to get the proper supplies and you know just do it right. So here's the first part. I just got my stencil paper, so I'm just going to be tracing out my design here first. So hopefully I'll probably speed that up because I'm a lefty, so I'm going to be blocking this so you'll be able to see too well while I'm doing this. Apparently, I drew the stencil on the wrong side of the stencil paper because I've never done it before. And when I applied it, all the ink just went on my fingers that were trying to apply, so I'm just got it redrawn here, so I'm gonna hopefully get it right this time. Then come down here and you just start wrapping the needles like this. All the way to the tip. Then I'm going to go back. And the string basically just holds the ink. There's a lot of videos on how this is done, but most videos are people using sewing needles, so I wanted to make one with real tattoo needles, just so that we can get this out there. Awesome. So I'm just wrapping it on the way back here now. and I'm going to cut it and tie it off. I do things messy, so I'm not going to get a grip or anything. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to snip it and tie. Come on. Snip, snip. I'm actually just going to run and grab a piece of tape because I think that will be easier. So I actually went out and bought tattoo ink, but they were out of black, so this is like very dark green. But because I want black, I got the second best, which is this black India ink with that as waterproof. So I'm going to just put some of this in my shot glass here. That should be tons. And yeah, so I've just put some tape kind of to hold the thread there, and it's a very fine tip. But I'm a lefty, so I'm just gonna go for it, I guess. Hopefully I don't block too much of this. Move some of this stuff back so I can, it's my desk. And I'm probably just gonna throw on some tunes and go to town, I guess. Maybe
best DJs, the world's favourite mix show. This is Radio 1's Essential Mix. Essential Mix. Essential Mix.
In control for 2 hours on Radio 1 right now on this week's Essential Mix. You're listening to Wolfgang Gartner.
yesterday when I was doing my tattoo, the camera actually ran out of memory space because I was like over an hour of filming, and I was filming in like 1080p, so that's I guess what happens. But yeah, the rest of the process went really well. I just wanted to add this end segment to show you guys what it looks like now and also give some tips. So in case it wasn't obvious, the reason you put the ink in a separate container is just so you can reuse the rest of the ink. Don't save the ink that was in the container because you've been poking it into your skin and then into the ink, so therefore it's contaminated. So just make sure you throw away whatever ink you didn't use. The stuff from the container is separate, so that's fine to reuse. The second thing I wanted to say was I didn't know what it was going to be like when I was doing it, but now that I've done it, people say that you can feel like the needle like pop into the skin, and then when you pull it back it pops, and that's definitely true. So that's how you know if you're pushing hard enough. And if you're bleeding, you're probably pushing a little bit too hard. I started bleeding a little bit when I was doing it, but I just lightened up and it seemed to help. So yeah, let's show you guys what it turned out like. So there it is. I think it came out pretty well. I'm super impressed, and if you put time into it, prison tats, stick and poke style, can definitely come out super well. Like I'm stoked to have this. And yeah, it's I don't know if it's really scabbed yet, but it doesn't feel too bad. I'll get it right nice and close there. Hopefully the lighting's okay. Yeah, the whole style is pretty cool. Apparently it hurts a little bit more than normal tattoos do, but I don't have any ink from a gun, so I can't really say. To me, it didn't hurt at all. So don't really worry about that if that's the only thing stopping you. But also, if you're underage, this is definitely just for informational purposes. Yeah, if you are looking to try it out, definitely buy sterile needles and whatnot, less chance of infection, all that good stuff. The ink seems fine so far, no complaints, and it doesn't hurt, so yeah, definitely recommend. It's super cheap. The needles were like maybe $4 a piece, and yeah, I hope you guys dig my tat. Leave some comments or questions if you have any, and I'd be happy to help you out. おやすみなさい。